Hello, everybody. It's Mandy May, and I'm coming at you a couple of days after taking some time to myself. My t-shirt today is "Let's Be Alone Together." I saw this on Facebook, and we got Tea Turtle t-shirts before, but this one was just really adorable, and it's us, so we decided to get it. Let's see, and it's been a pretty lucky shirt for me too. So I almost had my gimbal today, which is a stabilizer for this phone, so I can take you with me. I guess they didn't know the difference between a certain type of, between street and another sort of thing, which apparently has been our address for many years now. But anyway, so yeah, this is part 2 of saving money on food, specifically when it comes to deals and flyer apps and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, who has time to go through the flyer? And honestly, whenever you go through the flyer, it's like shopping. You see a bunch of stuff that you don't necessarily need, although that is a way to kind of try something new. But I find that, I kind of know kind of what I like. So like, I'll go onto the app and I'll just be like, looking for eggs or, or anything that I, particularly, or if I run out of something, like the Indian sauces. Today I had korma sauce, which it was patak, I think. Yeah, patak. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I put some veggies and some of the. It's a $9 bag of Walmart chicken. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you with me anyway, because you guys haven't seen the house, and. Okay, so here's the thing. This light up here burned out a while back. So this is the best one I have at the moment, but there is a light in the fridge. This is what I use today for the chicken. You see? Yeah, and this is a $9 bag of chicken, and it's great. There's also $9 bags of meatballs and, things like that. And, well, this is pork sausage, breakfast sausage. It's okay. I got fish sticks back there. Great value. Yeah, this is all great value. Like, generic brands or store brands are amazing. I mean, occasionally, yeah, I'll get, brand name things, Cavendish, Chapman's ice cream here, and Eggo and that, because that one has fiber in it and all that. But and this is all kind of the stash of stuff I have. You'll see there's some stuff here that I'm going to be doing kind of a spotlight on, sometimes later. And then it's really kind of hard to see in here because the light is kind of, but there's a lot of soup here and a lot of soup here, and I don't understand why I can't. Anyway, maybe if you get behind me, yeah. So I mean, yeah, this is most of what I've accumulated since I got here in early April. So, yeah, that's. And when you're looking for a deal on things, especially when, when it's something you like and you think, I should be able to find that cheaper somewhere, and most of the time you can, right? But, it really depends on, what apps you choose. And there's one of my favorites is called Flip, with 2 P's on the end. That one, you just type it in, and away you go, and you can find out where the best sales are at. I mean, you could go to the websites, and I do that, especially when I go to Flip and there's nothing there, that's on sale. So I decide, okay, well, I'll try the app, or I'll try the website instead, or PC Express or the Walmart app. There's definitely, I want to definitely kind of give a shout out to a website called GenYMoney, GenYMoney.ca, because I'm going to be putting some links down in the doobly-doo there for some information on this, because there's a few apps that I used to use and I don't use them as much anymore, but I might start using them again. I don't know. One of the other things that I use, of course, is PC points. And I've mentioned them before, and you may be like, well, what the heck is that? Well, Loblaws, Atlantic Superstore, Great Canadian Superstore, they, they merged I think there were PC Points before that, but they merged with the Shoppers Optimum, and now it's PC Optimum. And it's been really good, you know, and you can get really good, you know, points racked up if you, like, we bought our Nintendo Switch there. Whoops. It was on a sale at the time, and I got, the only thing I play on this is Animal Crossing. Okay. And just things like that. It's amazing how many points you can get back. And let's see. So, I mean, yeah, and I mean, when you do pickups, it works for that too. The only thing is you can't redeem them on a pickup. But I'm just going to accumulate them until I feel more comfortable doing that, going in and shopping. So let's see. One of our subscribers here just had a birthday, Christine. Happy birthday! I think I told you elsewhere, but yeah, let's see now. Yeah, so I mean, I used to do these other apps that were mentioned here, the ones that are, there was Caddle, Caddle. That one, you can do surveys and watch videos, and sometimes it'll give you like a discount, I think, or something, or points towards, or money, and then it'll accumulate, and once you get to 20, you can cash out. And I've cashed out before. It just takes a little while to get there, because sometimes it'll like give you a product that you don't use, right? But there were a few that I used. Another one is Checkout 51. I think that one's in the States as well. And that one, like, you can send in your receipts, and then they'll give you, value on that. And then, like, well, I know I'm jumping back and forth here, ADD, because there was something I didn't mention for Caddle. I think with that one, you can actually, like, if you scan any receipt from, I think Costco, if it's $5 or more, that you can scan that. Or it used to be, I'm pretty sure Dollarama ones, you used to be able to scan the $5 or more ones and get points or cash back for it. So, I mean, I used to do that, but then I was kind of busy anyway, and there was a lot going on. And then, as I said, with Caddle, sometimes the offers were not quite what I would, things that I was looking for. I did, discover a few new things from it, but, like, I didn't find it really worth it. So once I hit the $20 and cashed out, I kind of let it go by the wayside. And plus, my old phones weren't able to hold a lot of apps, because most of them you couldn't put on the SD card. So that was a bit of a... Oh, my SD card came in. Although this, I'm doing this on what's left of the... I almost, had the gimbal today, but yeah, they didn't bring it. I already mentioned that. So yeah, I mean, your mileage may vary. You may really benefit from those. There's also one called Rakuten. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Rakuten. I think it started in Japan, but originally it was called ebates.ca. And then there's also some like a list of cashback coupon apps and stuff like that, and then finance apps. Those are different. But I use, those ones because I find it just easier for me to look up something, and especially if I'm looking for, a deal on something, or, with the korma that I made today, I put some vegetables in there, and those are from, like, no-name vegetables. Those ones are really good. The 2-kilogram bags are really great, especially at No Frills, because they're, like, here, they're $4.77. At the superstore, they're like $5.49, but every once in a while, it'll show up on the PC Points, and you'll get, I forget what it is now, I think it's a certain number of points for every dollar you spend, or something like that. And the soups are kind of the same way, and I like their soups, especially like the Italian wedding, like I mentioned before. As you may have noticed, there's a lot of Primo soups there. I got those from Giant Tiger, and there's a lot of rice as well. The rice packs I got mostly from Giant Tiger, although Walmart had a good sale on the Tilda ones. They're $2, well, $1.97 lately. So I mean, there are a lot of things that I like to put together, and I feel good about, getting deals on these things, especially just looking them up, and there they are. Like, and then it's just, and then with even if I don't like get to, like if I'm trying to do a pickup order or I want to do a pickup order, even if I don't get to that point, and if I feel comfortable with going into the store, then I'll just use it as a shopping list. And Flip is kind of like that too, though you can put it, I mean, the shopping list, or it'll just kind of do it in a visual way. There's a picture of the little spot in the flyer, and it'll be circled. I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. There's another one called Reebee, Reebee. It's basically the same, but there was a time when I found I had to use that because Flip app used to. There were times when it would literally flip back to the beginning, and then I, had trouble with it. But it hasn't been doing that for a while, so knock on, knock on wood, it's gonna stay good. Uh, but yeah, like I mean, it really depends on, if you don't mind doing surveys or little surveys or watching videos, stuff like that, and then I'll add a couple of cents to it. I also do Google surveys. Those are pretty easy, and I actually I was able to buy there was a documentary about Ghostbusters. I think it was cleaning up the town. I was able to actually buy that digitally with I think it was 15 or something that I had stored up. It takes a year, but well, it'll expire in a year. So if you use the most of okay, that's just it looks worse. It looks like a shadow. There's this. I've been like that for a while. If I lean on something, it can hurt my elbow for some reason. And I've got this was non-slip stuff, and I just folded it up and use it as a cushion. But so yeah, there's been a lot kind of going on, and I wasn't really around for a couple of days just because I had to get some arrangements, calls and stuff done about things that are happening with Mom. Not sure if I'm going to actually make a separate channel for financial stuff. Things like talking about I've already emphasized don't leaving not leaving a will, not writing a will, and being intestate it's I mean, so far it hasn't been too difficult yet, but I'm trying to get to a certain point, before I really get going on reporting things and letting people know what's going on. But there's all kinds of things that, so many new things, and I've shared things on my Facebook about, bank accounts and stuff like that, and how, banks are starting to, their monthly fees are going up and stuff like that. I've been with Simply Financial, which was PC Financial, ever since 2005. And there's also Tangerine, the no-fee ones. And credit unions are pretty good. The credit union I was with as a joint with my mom, which was only used for a couple of things over the years. That was before e-transfers, so we were able to send things to each other that way. But that was $4 a month until she became a senior, and then we were able to make it into a senior account, which was no fees. So yeah, there's so many different things that you can do, and with some of these apps, there's one app in here though, which one was it now? Might have been Ratukin? Or no, there's another one, it's Canadian Rebates or something, and I kind of was a little nervous about that one. Oh, and also, there's the 6 things you can do with PC points. You kind of got to be careful with credit cards, so I think we've gotten, you know, offers for a PC, Optimum credit card, and we had read a couple of things that there were some issues with those, and plus, I really try to avoid any credit card that has a higher than, say, maybe 11 or 12.9% interest, just because, I do have one that's 19. It's the Costco one, surprisingly enough. I originally had an executive membership, but we weren't really using it that much. We used it for medications, and basically these days the only thing I really go into Costco for is a couple of supplements. So I'm thinking, and since you can use the pharmacy without having a membership, I might just kind of either suspend it or something. But I mean, the credit card annual fee is paying for the Costco membership, but getting the cash back is not really, not really. There's not much cash back coming back. Anyway, I've got about 10 seconds left, so I'm going to sign off, and well, we'll see you again soon, and have a great day, and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye now.